Let's start with a new chapter. Chapter name is Periodic Classification. And periodic properties.
There.
This chapter is also very important for understanding next chapter, which is chemical bonding. So chemical bonding जो chapter है, it is basis for several other chapters. So ये जो chapter है, ये भी important है, बहुत important है. This is the basic chapter for chemistry. It is like ABC of chemistry. You need to know all periodic properties and their variation in a period as well as in a group. First of all, let us try to understand what is the purpose for classification. Why do we need to classify the elements into a table or a particular classification जैसा क्यों ही देना है? Anyone, any idea? Why are we making why did we make periodic table?
To make the study easier.
To make the study easier. Very good. What study? What kind of study?
To study their chemical and physical properties.
Properties of elements.
To study the properties of elements, which are physical and chemical properties. Good. अभी ये जो periodic table में, as of now, there are 118 elements. These 118 elements, if you are taking inorganic compounds, there are about 1 million inorganic compounds. 1 million मतलब 10 lakh. 1 million से भी ज़्यादा ही है, but around 1 million. And if you are taking organic compounds मतलब the compounds which are made up of carbon. Because of the catenation property of carbon, there are wide range of organic compounds and they are about 10 million. Okay. So ये जो particular compounds है, इनका analysis easy करने के लिए we need to have specific classification, or else we can divide the elements which are present into families. Okay, so those particular family members will be having certain variation in a given property. Okay, you can see a regular trend. So in order to make our life easy, we are classifying all the elements in a table. So ये जो early attempts है classification का, those particular early attempts were based on the experimental observations. मतलब they have taken some set of elements, उन set of elements के ऊपर कुछ experiments किया गया है. If there is some trend in their properties, then all those elements were grouped in a given family. Okay, earlier attempts were based on experimental observations. क्योंकि पहले जब ऐसा क्लासिफिकेशन करने के लिए साइंटिस्ट ने जब सोचा था, तब एटॉमिक नंबर और मास नंबर का कुछ डेफिनेशन नहीं आया. मतलब देयर इज नो डिस्कवरी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन, प्रोटॉन एंड न्यूट्रॉन. सो स्टार्टिंग में जब डाल्टन ने अपना ओन थ्योरी दिया था बेस्ड ऑन एटॉमिक मास, अर्ली अटेम्प्ट्स ऑफ क्लासिफिकेशन वाज आल्सो बेस्ड ऑन एटॉमिक मास. ओके, so based on the atomic masses, they have scientists have given some classification. Again, starting में हमारा history जैसा रहेगा, और modern periodic table के लिए पहुंचने के लिए क्या उससे पहले क्या theories आया है या classifications आया है, उनसे क्या understandings है. Okay, we will start with the first classification. Before going, yeah.
Is this chapter is also big like the first one?
नहीं, ये वाला छोटा ही है. This chapter is relatively small. जल्दी हो जाएगा. वो पहला चैप्टर भी छोटा ही था.
हाँ, मतलब वो सर पेजेस के लिए बुक में.
अच्छा, पेजेस के लिए तो और भी छोटा ही रहेगा. छोटा रहेगा. इसमें ज्यादा न्यूमेरिकल्स नहीं रहेंगे. This is theoretical. Most of the questions are also theoretical. You don't have any formulas. You don't need to do any calculations. So ये वाला chapter आपको अच्छा लगेगा definitely.
Yes.
Okay. Easy भी है. There are some logics. If you apply those logics in a proper way, सब questions बन जाएंगे. And periodic properties से आप लोग को JEE के लिए एक question definitely आएगा. In NEET you will get 2 questions definitely. Okay, and there are some certain points, उन points के ऊपर ही हमेशा questions repeat होता है. So we can easily solve these questions. Okay, we will start. So the early attempts of classification. Early attempts of classification were based on experimental observations on the limited number of elements. पहले सारे 118 एलिमेंट्स डिस्कवर नहीं किया गया. ये जो 118 एलिमेंट्स है ये रीसेंट है. So whatever limited number of elements they had, उनके ऊपर they performed some experiments for the properties, and if there is trend in the properties, they grouped them in one family. Okay. That were known at that time. First and foremost classification, आप लोग को पता होगा, which is called as Dobereiner's law of triads. I hope ये आपके 10th class में पढ़ा होगा.
Yes, sir.
Can anyone tell me the law, Dobereiner's law of triads?
Three elements are arranged in the increasing order of their masses, and the first and third element has mean atomic mass of the middle one.
Yeah. बिल्कुल सही है, but you need to add one more statement. Those three elements must have similarity in their properties. If some elements are having similarity in their properties, and if you take three such elements, वो तीन elements का properties एक जैसा है. Okay, there is some regular variation of the properties. So if you are taking those three elements and if you are arranging them in increasing order of atomic mass, और जो central element रहेगा, the mass of the central element will be average of other two elements. This is the observation. This is observation based on the atomic mass. So ये जो particular classification है, this is based on atomic mass. What is the statement of Dobereiner? When three elements, ये सारे elements के properties एक जैसा होना चाहिए. When three elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic masses, the atomic mass of the central element, is average of the atomic masses of other two elements. Any example? तीन elements है जिनका atomic masses है.
Sodium, potassium,
lithium, sodium, and potassium. Good. If you are having three elements whose atomic masses are E1, E2, and E3, according to the law, E2 is nothing but E1 plus E3 upon 2. Okay. Suppose if you are taking lithium, sodium, and potassium, we already know the mass numbers of them. Lithium is 7, sodium is 23, potassium is 39.
31.
So you can say 7 plus 39 upon 2 is nothing but 46 upon 2, which is 23.
23.
And
Yes,
other triads, examples of other triads which he has given
Chlorine,
are
chlorine, bromine.
calcium, strontium, barium. Fluorine nahi hai, it is chlorine, bromine, iodine. Chlorine, bromine, and iodine. उसने और एक दिया था, which is iron, cobalt, nickel, but this triad is not widely accepted. मतलब इनका एटॉमिक मासेस का रिलेशन देख रहे हैं तो कोबाल्ट एटॉमिक मास इज एवरेज ऑफ आयरन एंड निकल एटॉमिक मास, बट इनका प्रॉपर्टीज में देयर इज लॉट ऑफ वेरिएशन. मोस्ट ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टीज आर नॉट सिमिलर, hence this triad is not widely accepted. Okay, so ये जो particular law है this cannot be generalized. अगर किसी भी एलिमेंट्स का मास एवरेज है तो मतलब सेंट्रल एलिमेंट का मास एवरेज है तो अदर फॉर द अदर टू एलिमेंट्स यू कैन नॉट से ऑल द थ्री एलिमेंट्स will have similar properties because of the triad iron cobalt nickel ये satisfy नहीं हुआ. Okay, so this is the first attempt for classification of elements. The next theory is Newland's law of octaves. Newland's law of octaves, which is based on music, which has 8 notes.
8 notes of music.
Yes. So anyone इसके बारे में उसने क्या कहा?
Element.
Sir, first and element is same.
Element have same
If the known elements are arranged in increasing order, their atomic weight.
Very good, very good. Exactly. जो भी elements है, if all the known elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic masses, every 8th element will have similar property of the first. Exactly. Which is based on music. Every 8th note is similar to the first note, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ये जो particular idea है, this is based on knowledge of 56 elements. तब तक 56 elements का knowledge था scientist के पास. I think books आ चुका है या आज या कल में आने वाला है. I will post the message. If there is no lockdown, please go and collect the material for solving. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. 8 notes are sa, re.
Ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa.
I hope I am writing this right.
Yes.
Do re mi fa sol la ti.
Do re mi. Exactly. उसने तो न्यूलैंड ने तो सरिगम पदनिसा यूज नहीं किया. ऑक्टेव्स कोई भी लैंग्वेज में 8 नोट्स ही है. I think it is do re mi
fa sol
la ti.
Very good, very good. नी उसके बाद फिर से रिपीट होगा. मतलब क्या है? If you are arranging elements, लिथियम से स्टार्ट करेंगे. लिथियम, बेरिलियम, बोरॉन, कार्बन, नाइट्रोजन, ऑक्सीजन, फ्लोरीन के बाद सोडियम. So lithium and sodium will be having similar properties.
Magnesium.
Beryllium and magnesium will have similar properties.
Aluminium.
Silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine. इसके बाद potassium, calcium. अभी ये जो फ्लोरीन के बाद एक्चुअली में नियॉन आना चाहिए, बट जब इसने न्यूलैंड ने अपना थियरी जब दिया था तब तक नोबल गैसेस का डिस्कवरी नहीं हुआ. He had no knowledge of noble gases. इसलिए फ्लोरीन के बाद क्या आया? सोडियम आया. बट फ्लोरीन के बाद एग्जैक्टली एटॉमिक मासेस का ऑर्डर में क्या रहेगा? नियॉन रहेगा. So this was his drawback, because after the discovery of noble gases, we need to change this law as Newland's law of nonnanes. Yeah, every 9th element will be having similar property. वैसा हो जाएगा ना. अभी इसने every 8th element करके कहा based on the arrangement of atomic masses. Every 8th element is having similar property, but in case noble gases discover होता तो फ्लोरीन के बाद इधर नियॉन आएगा, नियॉन के बाद सोडियम आएगा. ओके. मोरओवर इसका जो भी क्लासिफिकेशन है वो कैल्शियम तक अच्छा था. कैल्शियम तक उसने जो भी दिया, the properties are similar for the elements which are present in the group. ऐसे अरेंज करता गया तो the elements which were discovered then, ऑक्सीजन के नीचे you get iron. The properties of oxygen and iron are completely different. Oxygen is a non-metal, iron is a metal. Okay, so this is another drawback. He couldn't place heavier elements. मतलब calcium के बाद जो भी elements है, all those elements are not having similar properties with these elements. Okay, and there is, first of all, there is no relation between music and periodicity of elements. Relation क्या है? Why are they behaving in a similar way? Why is sodium and lithium are having similar properties? What is the reason behind that? Experimental observations तो ठीक है. Experimental observations के हिसाब से lithium और sodium का properties एक जैसा आ रहे. But what is the reason for that? Atomic masses के ऊपर कुछ reason है क्या? ये सब. Okay, he couldn't say any reason. In the modern periodic table, we will see the reason. क्या है exactly? Why do elements belonging to same group have similarity in the properties? What is the reason for that? We will be seeing that. So ये जो particular theory है, इसका drawback समझ में आया आप लोग को?
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
Demerits एक बार लिख लेता हूँ इसका drawbacks. Heavier elements could not be placed. After the discovery of noble gases. After the discovery of inert gases or noble gases, these elements could not be placed. Finally, he couldn't explain the reason between periodicity and music. He couldn't explain the reason. Reason for periodicity. Periodicity मतलब repetition of a given property. After some time interval, the property is repeating. Like rotation के लिए the periodicity is 24 hours. After every 24 hours, repeat होता है. Like you will again get morning, 12 hours के बाद है क्या? वही जो भी है. 24 hours ना?
Yes.
Whatever. Next classification. Sorry?
So there was also one more drawback.
Which is?
He adjusted two elements in same column.
Not even any.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Fluorine, chlorine, and bromine, which have different properties.
Different properties, yes, sir.
Fluorine, chlorine, and
bromine.
Either bromine.
शायद वो उसमें नीचे कहीं तो एडजस्ट किया था.
Different जगह पर एडजस्ट किया.
Okay. ठीक है. Okay, चलेगा. Next classification, Lothar-Meyer's curve. ये जो particular classification है, this is appropriate, but it is difficult to remember. उसने क्या किया? He has taken a physical property. The physical property is the volume of the element. Okay, what is volume?
Density.
Density into mass.
Mass upon density, na?
Yes, sir.
He has calculated atomic volume. Atomic volume क्या होगा? It is gram atomic mass
by density
of element divided by its density. Okay, density in gram per ml. So he has calculated these values for all the elements. जिन जो भी एलिमेंट्स का नॉलेज उसके पास था, he has calculated the atomic volume and he plotted a graph for atomic volume versus atomic mass. Atomic volume versus atomic mass. अगर आप लोग ऑब्जर्व कर रहे हैं तो इनिशियल जो भी हमारा क्लासिफिकेशन है, all of them are concentrating on the idea of atomic mass. They are taking atomic mass because they has knowledge of the atomic mass. तब तक इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, न्यूट्रॉन्स, प्रोटॉन्स का डिस्कवरी नहीं हुआ. They had no knowledge on atomic number या mass number. So they are not relating or they are not trying to relate any of the property with the atomic number. Is this clear? So इसने क्या किया? He has given a graph. Yes. When he plotted got a curve something like this, and इस particular curve में भी give me 2 minutes, let me finish the curve. Yeah. So in the curve, इसने observe क्या किया? Peaks पे, वो जो curve के peaks पे, always he is getting alkali metals. If you can see, there is a regular trend in the variation of the atomic volume. It is increasing till some element, then it started to decrease. फिर से increase होने लगा, फिर से decrease हुआ, फिर से increase हो रहा है, फिर से decrease हो रहा है, फिर से increase हो रहा है, so on so forth. There is some trend. Okay, it is repeating. Increase होके decrease होके increase होके decrease होके. ऐसा कभी ऐसा नहीं आया, पहले increase हुआ, decrease हुआ, उसके बाद constant रहा, फिर से increase हो रहा है. There is no random variation. Okay, there is some regular trend. So in the graph, ये जो पीक्स है, ये पीक्स के ऊपर उसको अल्कली मेटल्स मिला, एंड जहां पे इंक्रीजिंग पार्ट है ये वाला, ये इंक्रीजिंग पार्ट पे he obtained halogens, एंड डिक्रीजिंग पार्ट पे यहाँ पे he obtained alkaline earth metals, ये alkaline earth metals ये सब क्या है आपको मैं समझाता हूँ. The group 1 elements are called as alkali metals. Lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. These are called as alkali metals. Alkaline earth metals मतलब beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium. These are called as alkaline earth metals. So ये जो decreasing parts of the curve पे he obtained alkaline earth metals, and the increasing part पे he obtained halogens, and peaks पे he obtained alkali metals, and ये depressions पे valleys में he obtained transition metals. Okay. So he concluded that all these elements must will be having similar properties. These elements which are present on the peaks will be having similar properties, which are present at the valley points will be having similar properties. ठीक है, ये जो particular classification okay है, but we can never remember in the form of a graph. If you are giving the data in the form of a table, it is easy or convenient to remember the table rather than remembering the graph, right? Okay, so this particular classification, there is nothing wrong with the classification because this is purely experimental. Atomic volumes calculate किया और उसने graph plot किया. So based on the graph, he is saying the elements which are present in similar positions are all will all have similar properties or similar behavior. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go to next classification. Next classification is important because based on that particular classification, modern periodic table was made.
Mendeleev.
It is Mendeleev's classification. Even though that particular classification is having some drawbacks, we are reading it because उसने पहला idea दिया है. Table जैसा बनाएंगे, इतना इतना rows और columns रखेंगे. If you observe modern periodic table, उसके और उन दोनों के में बहुत ज़्यादा comparisons रहेगा, which we will be seeing now. Mendeleev's classification. Anyone? Any points on Mendeleev's classification? किसी को कुछ idea है?
Physical and chemical properties of the elements are periodic function of their atomic weight.
Physical and chemical properties. He arranged elements in their form of physical and chemical properties.
He also arranged the elements in increasing order of their atomic masses. इसने क्या कहा? जैसे न्यूलैंड ने ऑक्टेव करके फिक्स कर दिया. न्यूलैंड ने क्या किया? After every seventh element or else the eighth element must have similar properties as that of the first element. So उसने एक rule fix कर दिया. इसने ऐसा कुछ नहीं किया. He performed several experiments. Whenever the elements are having similarity in the properties, वो सबको group करता गया. Okay. So he said that the physical and chemical properties are periodic functions of their atomic masses. And वो periodicity exactly कब repeat होना चाहिए वो नहीं बताया उसने. जब भी repeat हुआ तब उसको नीचे रख दिया. समझ में आ रहा है वाला point? कुछ कभी 8th element के बाद repeat हो सकता है, कभी 9th element, कभी 10th element या कभी 20th element के बाद repeat हो सकता है. जब भी repeat हो रहे तब उसने सबको एक family में group कर दिया, एक table बनाया. So if you observe Mendeleev's periodic table, his table has 7 rows,
18 columns,
and he called the rows as periods, and 9 columns.
9.
Okay, 9 columns, yes. And he called those columns as groups. And in columns में भी अभी ये जो groups है उनके लिए numbering भी दिया उसने. Group numbers 1 से लेके 9 तक के. But ये जो group number 1 to 7 है, 1 to 7 जो है
subdivided into 2 groups.
They are again divided. They are again divided into 2 more subgroups, A and B. Okay. Subgroups. A group 8 जो है, group 8, it got divided into 3 subgroups, A, B, and C. And apart from that, 9th group को या 9th column को he called that as 0 group. एक बार total columns कितना हो गया देखते हैं. Groups 1 to 7 जो है, they got subdivided into 2 more. So 7 into 2 कितना हो गया? 14 columns हो जाएगा इधर. And 8th group जो है, it got subdivided into 3 more groups. So 14 plus 3 कितना हो गया? 17. And 0 group एक add किया तो you got 18 columns. So if you observe or if you know modern periodic table, in modern periodic table also you have 7 periods and 18 groups. Okay, so the structure of the modern periodic table is based on Mendeleev's periodic table, Mendeleev's classification. दोनों में बहुत ज़्यादा similarities है. And Mendeleev's classification is based on the idea of 63 elements. सब तक 63 elements discover हुआ. Based on these 63 elements, he made a table. And let us see his periodic law. According to आपके बोर्ड्स के एग्जाम में आ सकता है, डिफाइन मेंडलीव्स पीरियोडिक लॉ. According to Mendeleev's periodic law, the physical and chemical properties of elements, the physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic functions
of their atomic weight.
Are periodic functions of atomic masses or atomic weights. मतलब it means that properties are repeated. Properties are repeated after certain interval. Clear? Okay. थोड़ा सा आइडिया देता हूँ Mendeleev's periodic table का. I won't be marking the entire Mendeleev's periodic table. थोड़ा एलिमेंट्स को दिखाऊंगा. Okay, everyone. You have lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. ये 7 ग्रुप्स हुआ ना. I will mark 8th group separately. Lithium के नीचे you have sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, and then chlorine. Now these 7 groups are subdivided into 2 more. You have group A, group B. Similarly, ये वाला भी A and B. So ये भी divide किया गया. I'm not marking them. Here you have potassium, rubidium, cesium, and ये जो subgroups है, these subgroups are also made based on the similarity in the properties. Copper, Ag and Au, calcium, strontium, barium, zinc, cadmium, mercury. No need to remember Mendeleev's periodic table. Don't worry. एक आइडिया के लिए आपको बता रहा हूँ. Interestingly, he has left some spaces in the periodic table. He has left some spaces. ऐसा क्यों किया है मैं आपको समझाऊंगा. रुको. मतलब whenever he arranged the elements in the increasing order of atomic masses, इसके नीचे जो atomic mass का element जो है that was not discovered. इसने क्या सोचा, आगे का सोच के, फ्यूचर सोच के, he has left some spaces in the periodic table. Everyone in the lecture, right?
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
He has left some spaces in the periodic table. उसने कहा आगे जाके वो discover होंगे, then you can place them in my periodic table. Okay? इन atomic masses के elements या इस aluminium के similarity जो elements है, properties में similarity जो रहेगा, वो जो elements का discovery नहीं हुआ, so उसने थोड़ा space छोड़ा and उसने कहा whenever the elements gets discovered, you can place them in this particular periodic table. Okay? So in a way, he is like God of chemistry. He predicted the future. Eighth group जो है further divided into 3 subgroups: iron, cobalt, nickel, osmium, rhodium,
Ruthenium, rhodium, palladium,
platinum. इसके अलावा you also have zero group. Zero group which has neon, argon. Okay?
yes,
ये group 1 है. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. You can call this as 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B, so on and so forth. Okay? Okay. Let us see the merits of this particular periodic table. इसने क्या किया? He arranged the elements in the increasing orders of their atomic masses, and whenever he saw some similarity in the properties, he grouped them as a family. So इसने reason ये दिया है, based on the atomic masses there is some similarity in, or there is some periodicity. इसने भी reason नहीं दिया atomic mass के हिसाब से क्यों ऐसा आ रहा है. There is no given reason for this. Why there should be similarity in the properties. लिथियम, सोडियम, पोटेशियम, रुबीडियम, ये सब एक जैसा बिहेव क्यों करना चाहिए? इनका एटॉमिक मासेस का एक पर्टिकुलर ऑर्डर रहता, तो व्हाट इज द रीजन फॉर द सिमिलरिटी ऑफ प्रॉपर्टीज? अब तक किसी साइंटिस्ट ने बताया नहीं. आगे मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल में वी विल सी द एग्जैक्ट रीजन फॉर द सिमिलरिटी इन प्रॉपर्टीज. बोर हो रहे क्या आप लोग?
No sir.
ओके. ये हिस्ट्री है ना, हिस्ट्री में थोड़ा बोर हो सकते हैं. ओके. What are his merits? Anyone?
he left the spaces for new
Left
elements.
spaces for
No, it is
First-
Zero.
Sir, before boron was placed before beryllium, so he arranged it again in correct order.
Sorry.
Sir, before boron was placed before beryllium, so he corrected it by placing beryllium first.
Okay.
और सर क्या
He broadly left
Anomalous
some gaps
pairs.
in discord elements.
नोबल गैस के लिए स्पेसेस छोड़े.
हाँ नोबल गैस के.
हाँ नोबल गैस के लिए स्पेस छोड़.
हाँ,
और
उसके
सर
लिए
ऑक्सीजन का भी कुछ तो है. ऑक्सीजन
देखते हैं, वन बाय वन देखते हैं.
सर जो
सॉरी
एटम्स
हाइड्रोजन सर. हाइड्रोजन
जो इम्पोर्टेंट मेरिट्स है वही बता रहा हूँ मैं. He
जो
left some
एटम्स नहीं मिले उसकी प्रॉपर्टी प्रेडिक्ट.
yeah, he left some gaps in the periodic table that were then yet to be discovered.
सर ये मेरिट नहीं है ना?
है.
ये मेरिट है, उसने प्रेडिक्ट किया है ना, वहां पे एलिमेंट्स नहीं है So he has left some gaps and इसने ऐसा कुछ कहा और जो बोरॉन के नीचे यहाँ पे he called them as एका बोरॉन, एका सिलिकॉन and एका एल्यूमिनियम. एका मतलब it is a Sanskrit word. एका मतलब एक जैसा. Yeah, one. So Eka boron will be having similar properties to that of boron, and that was later discovered as scandium. आप लोग को नीट में या सीईटी में या वीआईटी उनमें डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस आता है. एका बोरॉन जो है, what is that element according to modern periodic table? It is scandium. एका सिलिकॉन,
Germanium.
Gallium.
Germanium.
Good. एका एल्यूमिनियम,
Gallium.
very good. एका एल्यूमिनियम is gallium. So you can expect a question from this. एका सिलिकॉन क्या है, एका एल्यूमिनियम क्या है, एका बोरॉन क्या है. ओके
सर हाइड्रोजन का भी कुछ है ना?
हाइड्रोजन का पोजीशन तो डिमेरिट में आएगा वो. एक मिनट. सो अगर इस पर्टिकुलर टेबल में दिखाना है तो दिस इज गैलियम, दिस इज स्कैंडियम, दिस इज जर्मेनियम. ओके, नेक्स्ट मेरिट
Corrected the weight.
ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. या करेक्टेड वेट्स बाद में. He stressed on the arrangement based on similarity in properties. मतलब क्या है? सपोज यहाँ पे देखो आप लोग इन द टेबल. Suppose if you take potassium and argon, अगर जीरो ग्रुप अगर आप लोग यहाँ पे कंसिडर किया तो जीरो ग्रुप, यहाँ पे नियन आएगा एंड यहाँ पे आर्गन रहेगा. If you consider the atomic masses of argon and potassium, what is the atomic mass of argon?
18.
Atomic mass
38.
40.
It is 40. Argon 40. 38 नहीं है.
40.
It is 40. Argon and calcium are isobars.
40, yes.
के मास नंबर. आर्गन का एटॉमिक मास है 40. पोटेशियम का एटॉमिक मास कितना है? It is 39.
39.
So, as per his periodic law, the physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic functions of atomic masses, right? He started arranging elements in the increasing order of the atomic masses. So उस order के हिसाब से देखा तो potassium must be placed here. उसके बाद argon यहाँ पे आना चाहिए. But he gave more priority for the similarity in the properties. Okay. So उसने जो भी rule दिया है उसने वो blindly वैसा follow नहीं किया. So based on the similarity in the properties, he made the table. Potassium doesn't have any similar property with neon, so यहाँ पे place नहीं किया. It is having similar properties with sodium and lithium, so इसलिए यहाँ पे place किया sodium, potassium को. Okay, and argon is placed here. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
यही उसका merit भी था and यही उसका demerit भी हुआ, क्योंकि उसने जो periodic law बताया, he himself violated it. Okay, but उसको violate करना पड़ा, but इसलिए उसको demerit में भी consider किया जाता है, but actual में this is merit of his periodic table. Okay, समझ में आया ना ये क्या है?
Anomalous pair, no sir?
These are called as anomalous pairs. Very good. दूसरा, जिन एलिमेंट्स का एटॉमिक मासेस का वैल्यूज थोड़ा सही नहीं आए थे, ही करेक्टेड देम. बेस्ड ऑन द सिमिलरिटी इन प्रॉपर्टीज किसी एलिमेंट के साथ उसका प्रॉपर्टी मैच हो रहा है, तो उसके हिसाब से उनका एटॉमिक मास ये होना चाहिए करके कुछ एलिमेंट्स का एटॉमिक मासेस करेक्ट किया उसने. He corrected the atomic masses.
Beryllium, indium, osmium.
Yeah, I'm not giving the specific examples of some elements based on the prediction of properties of similar elements. Okay, let's go into demerits. Couldn't justify. He couldn't justify the position of hydrogen. ये जो हाइड्रोजन का पोजीशन है मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल पढ़ने के बाद, आप लोग कभी ऑब्जर्व किया होगा, हाइड्रोजन इज प्लेस्ड एट द सेंटर ऑफ द पीरियोडिक टेबल.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
It has similarity in properties with the group 1 as well as group 17, which is halogens.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Alkali
It can be placed in alkali metals or else it can be a group with
Halogen.
halogens. दोनों के साथ similarity रहता है उसका properties, इसलिए उसको बीच में रखते हैं. इसने तो ऐसा कुछ justification नहीं दिया. What is the reason? Sorry. Couldn't justify the position of hydrogen. You can see his entire periodic table in NCERT textbook. ये lecture के बाद please go through the NCERT textbook. And there are some
अभी तक किसी भी ने हाइड्रोजन का जस्टिफाई किया ना?
जस्टिफाई करने की जरूरत नहीं है, और जस्टिफाई किया है, पता है ऐसा क्यों रख रहे हैं. देयर इज रीजन, क्योंकि उसको कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज मेटल्स जैसा जो ग्रुप 1 एलिमेंट्स है उनके जैसा मैच हो रहा है और कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज ग्रुप 17 के साथ मैच हो रहा है. सो यहाँ पे रखा तो ग्रुप 17 वाले नाराज हो जाएंगे, ग्रुप 17 में रखा तो ग्रुप 1 वाले नाराज हो जाएंगे. सो बीच में रख दो उसको, ठीक है. एंड नो नीड टू वरी, एक ही एलिमेंट है ना.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Anomalous pairs मतलब like potassium and argon. Argon is 40, even though argon is having greater atomic mass, it is placed first than potassium. Similarly, you have cobalt and nickel, इनका atomic masses का values नहीं दे रहा हूँ. Tellurium and iodine, because he gave stress on similarity in the properties rather than atomic masses. So this has become his demerit. Important demerit. There was no explained reason. ये important है. There was no explained reason for the similarity in properties or for the observation of periodicity. Properties repeat क्यों हो रहे? Why are they having some regular trend? For the observation of periodicity. मतलब ऐसा कुछ बोल रहा हूँ मैं. Suppose सारे family members, मैं, मेरा father, मेरा brother, मेरा mom, all of them will be having some common traits, right? Which can be explained based on genes. Yeah. So similarly, ये जो elements है, सारे elements एक जैसा behavior क्यों show कर रहे हैं? उसके लिए reason नहीं बताया Mendeleev ने, and अभी तक जो भी scientists हमने discuss किया, किसी ने भी नहीं बताया. What is the reason for the periodicity? Last demerit, lanthanides and actinides क्या होता है? We will see in modern periodic table. Don't worry. इनके पोजीशन को भी उसने जस्टिफिकेशन नहीं दिया. पोजीशन ऑफ lanthanides and actinides was not justified. इनफैक्ट ये lanthanides और actinides को modern periodic table में there is some separate region given, और we have made two different tables, मतलब we have made two different area. मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल आप ऑब्जर्व किया तो पीरियोडिक टेबल के नीचे two more periods रहता है.
Yes, sir.
Which are called as lanthanides and actinides. We will discuss about them in detail in modern periodic table. Don't worry. Let us go to modern period. Yeah.
Isotopes का भी कुछ था ना क्लोरीन के साथ.
हाँ. The position, there is no position for isotopes. Like क्लोरीन के लिए isotopes है, हाइड्रोजन के लिए isotopes है. Periodic table में isotopes को include करने के लिए there is no position. Like hydrogen has deuterium, tritium, and the normal regular isotope is called as protium. Okay, so there is no position for the isotopes.
सर और वो दो हेवी में एलिमेंट्स के बीच में ज्यादा गैप था, वो भी एक डिमेट था ना, मतलब वो प्रेडिक्ट कर नहीं पा रहे थे.
Heavy exactly क्या है, क्या बोल रहे हैं?
How many elements should be discovered between two elements?
Exactly. There will always be that doubt. मतलब ये दो एलिमेंट्स हो गया, ठीक है, अगर इन दोनों के बीच में एक नया एलिमेंट आ गया तो तब क्या करेंगे टेबल को? ये कैल्शियम और जिंक एटॉमिक मासेस के हिसाब से हमने अरेंज तो कर दिया. कैल्शियम और जिंक के बीच में इफ देयर इज वन मोर एलिमेंट दैट गेट्स डिस्कवर्ड, जिनका एटॉमिक मास इन दोनों के बीच में लाई करेगा, तब क्या करना पड़ेगा इस पीरियोडिक टेबल को? We need to extend या we need to change the entire periodic table. That is also a demerit. ये इसलिए ये demerit इसी की वजह से आया because they don't know the reason. They don't know the reason for the periodicity of elements. अगर reason पता है तो I can definitely say इन दोनों के बीच में कभी element discover होगा ही नहीं. Okay, अभी वो बोल नहीं पाया. एक कैल्शियम और जिंक के बीच में अगर एक एलिमेंट डिस्कवर हो गया तब क्या करोगे? इसके बीच में रखोगे क्या और एक कॉलम ऐड करोगे क्या? There are several questions. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us go to modern periodic table. और modern periodic table पे जाने से पहले let us see the work of Henry Moseley. Based on the work of Henry Moseley, scientists started to think on atomic number. Okay, or they tried to relate atomic number with periodicity. So पहले हेनरी मोज़ले करके एक साइंटिस्ट थे, उसने एक एक्सपेरिमेंट किया. बेस्ड ऑन द रिजल्ट्स ऑफ द एक्सपेरिमेंट्स, साइंटिस्ट स्टार्टेड टू थिंक ऑन द पैरामीटर ऑफ एटॉमिक नंबर एंड दे स्टार्टेड टू रिलेट द पीरियोडिसिटी. So let us see Henry Moseley's work. He plotted graph between root nu versus atomic mass. ये root nu क्या है? It is the frequency of the radiation. Frequency of the radiation मतलब आप लोग को कैथोड रे एक्सपेरिमेंट याद है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. और जो कैथोड रे से we concluded that whenever we applied very high voltage across the metal plates, some rays emitted from the cathode which are highly energetic and they started moving towards anode. And if we in the path of the cathode rays, if you place any metal or if you place any element, वो जो कैथोड रेस है वो एलिमेंट के ऊपर गिरने की वजह से कैन आई से दैट एलिमेंट विल बी हीटेड अप. और जो पर्टिकुलर ऑब्जेक्ट रखेंगे इट विल बी हीटेड अप.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
we know any heated object is a source of radiation.
Yes, sir.
So the radiations which were emitted, उनका frequency इसने कैलकुलेट किया मोज़ले ने with different elements जो भी radiation emit हो रहे हैं, He calculated the frequency and he plotted that particular frequency with respect to atomic mass. And he plotted the same frequency with respect to atomic number. Atomic mass के साथ plot किया and atomic number के साथ भी plot किया. Let us see the graphs. When he plotted with respect to atomic mass, इसका ऐसा कुछ data values मिला. एक straight line के around he got the data values. Okay. If you can see, there is no regular variation. But when he plotted the same root nu versus atomic number, he got a regular variation. मतलब all those data values more or less they are falling on a straight line. So इससे मैं ये conclude कर सकता हूँ, ये जो physical property जो nu है और root nu जो भी है, it is not directly varying with the atomic mass. There is some irregularity. But if you are comparing that with respect to atomic number, there is some regular trend. Okay. So I can say, or I can conclude, the physical property is more precisely related to atomic number rather than with the atomic mass. Atomic mass से जो भी relation है, okay, there is some variation, but there is some error. Okay, ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है ना. But इस particular case में all the values are falling more or less on the straight line. समझ में आया ये वाला point? Okay, so there is a direct relation with the atomic number rather than a direct relation with the atomic mass. ये जो हेनरी मोज़ले का जो वर्क है, it is of very great importance. In fact, हेनरी मोज़ले जो है, he died at the age of 23. ये जो particular research इसने किया था, he made this research before the age of 23. He died at an early age of 23 in World War I. World War I में ऐसा कुछ होता था, like whoever is able to fight, they have to definitely participate or they have to volunteer for the war. ये जो मोज़ले है, after his death, laws were changed. मतलब जिनके पास भी intellectual property रहेगा, मतलब those who are intellectuals like doctors, scientists, engineers, they were exempted from the war. And Moseley, he was supposed to be more brilliant than Einstein. ऐसा कुछ debate भी है, who is great, Einstein great है या Moseley great है. बहुत सारे लोग मोज़ले बोलते हैं, like अगर मोज़ले जिंदा होता तो the discoveries which were made after 20 years, मतलब जो late आए थे, ये he died, I don't know the exact year, मतलब 1960s 1970s में जो भी discoveries हुआ था, अगर मोज़ले जिंदा होता तो वो 1930s, मतलब 2020 जो है अभी जो वो 2000 में ही उतना डेवलपमेंट हो जाना चाहिए. वैसा कुछ डिबेट है.
Sir, how he died?
World War में how he died, मतलब he went for the war and he got martyred. कैसे मरा है वो exactly मुझे पता नहीं, but World War में he was killed. Okay.
Okay.
ठीक है. So मोज़ले और आइंस्टीन के बीच में डिबेट अभी भी चलता ही है, बट ठीक है. Based on Moseley's work, modern periodic table was formed. Scientists started thinking on atomic number. What is the relation between atomic number as well as periodicity in properties? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's go into modern periodic table. So if you take atomic number, Z और जो frequency है, he has given a relation root nu is equals to some A times Z minus B, which is a straight line. A and B are some constants. If you plot a graph for root nu versus Z, it will be a straight line.
सर इस पर कुछ न्यूमेरिकल्स आएंगे क्या?
कुछ भी न्यूमेरिकल्स नहीं आएंगे, उसने रिलेशन दिया है, एक भी न्यूमेरिकल नहीं आएगा, उसने जो रिलेशन दिया है मैं आपको दिया हूं बस. From
मतलब
this
बस
relation
theory
you
के
can
लिए.
see a direct variation between root nu and Z. एक linear variation है. Root nu versus Z, you have a linear variation. Okay, so in the modern periodic table और जो grouping है, grouping is based on electronic configuration of the outermost shell. Which is the valence shell, outermost shell or valence shell. Let us see the reason for the similarity in properties. Suppose if I take sodium, start with lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Sodium का lithium का जो configuration है, it is 1s2, 2s1, which can be written as helium 2s1. Similarly, sodium जो है, it is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1.
Argon 3s1.
Everyone know how to write the electronic configuration.
Neon 3s1.
Okay, this can be written as neon.
Argon 3s1. Neon.
Neon 3s1. Similarly, potassium can be written as argon 4s1. This is krypton 5s1. This is xenon 6s1. Can you observe any similarity?
Yes.
The outermost electronic configuration is
N1.
Increasing by 10.
Okay, it is some
NS1.
NS1 configuration. Because of the similarity in electronic configuration, we will get similarity in the properties. And ऐसा क्यों आता है? Whenever there is any reaction or whenever there is formation of any compound or whenever there is formation of a molecule, it is the outermost electrons that actually participate in the bonding. The inner shell electrons won't be taking part in the bonding. The outermost electrons will be taking part in the bonding. So इस reason के वजह से, because of the similarity in the outermost electronic configuration, there is similarity in the properties. Because this is the reason. And ये reason इसलिए हुआ है because of the discovery of electrons, protons and neutrons. उसके बाद electronic configuration ये सब पता होने के बाद initially जो भी atoms था, they were based on atomic mass because they don't know they have no idea on atomic number. क्योंकि electrons, protons, neutrons का discovery थोड़ा late हुआ था. Okay. And after Moseley's work, scientists को ये clarity आ गया, like atomic number से ज़्यादा related है जो भी physical property. इस case में physical property is the frequency of the emitted radiation. ये emitted radiation कैसे मिला? वो जो cathode rays है, whenever they are falling on the metal plate, the metal plate gets heated up. Any heated object is a source of radiation. वो जो radiation और frequency, different metal plates और frequency उसने compare किया. He got a direct variation with atomic number rather than with atomic mass. समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So according to modern periodic table, the modern periodic law is the physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic functions of their atomic numbers, not atomic mass. Okay. So I will write the modern periodic law. We will conclude it here. नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में पीरियोडिक टेबल का और भी थोड़ा डिटेल में we will classify that into blocks, periods, groups.
Sir, how many days this topic will run?
Maybe August 15th तक.
Okay, sir.
Physical and chemical properties. Physical and chemical properties of elements
of the element
are periodic functions
of their atomic number.
And
are
electron
periodic functions of their atomic numbers. Of their atomic numbers. Modern periodic table में the elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic numbers. इसका मतलब atomic numbers का values जो है, is it a whole number? Are they integers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Can we get an atomic number which is 1.5?
No, sir.
No, right? So modern periodic table में कुछ चिंता करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Once you arrange that, I can definitely say future में भी वो टेबल में कुछ changes नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि 1 और 2 एलिमेंट के बीच में, एटॉमिक नंबर के एलिमेंट के बीच में एक नया एलिमेंट कभी डिस्कवर होगा ही नहीं, बिकॉज 1.5 एटॉमिक नंबर एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं होगा. बट एटॉमिक मासेस, वो जो मासेस के केस में ऐसा दिक्कत आ सकता है, दो एटॉमिक मासेस के बीच में देयर कैन बी अ न्यू एटॉमिक मास. सो इसलिए वो मेंडलीव्स पीरियोडिक टेबल है वो डीमेरिट हो गया. समझ में आया ये वाला पॉइंट लास्ट में मैंने जो कहा?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
इसके बारे में we will explore more and more in tomorrow's lecture. Modern periodic table. I'm concluding it here. कल देखते हैं. Okay. कल से लेक्चर अभी हिस्ट्री हो गया ना, कल से लेक्चर इंटरेस्टिंग रहेगा. Don't worry. We will do some questions also from tomorrow's lecture.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.